about this game tonight, because we had a surprise at the beginning of the game that Wayne Blackshear couldn't play. And then Quentin Snyder had to come in and give us a good performance. He did. So I'm really, really happy. Obviously, I'm kind of amazed that Montrezl Harrell could play the entire game without a break and play as hard as that. His motor is kind of incredible. But, you know, the only bad thing is we're shooting 50%, which is good execution. The other team's not, but we didn't get a steal in the first half. And the reason our press is not as successful is we're not trapping. We're letting them clear us out. And second half, we went after them, and we got our 4s and 5s made a lot of key plays. So we're playing good defense. Our offense executed well, but we got a big lift tonight from guys that don't normally play. I thought Q did an excellent job.
Coach, what about Wayne?
He has a hip pointer that we thought would be okay, and it wasn't. It's his birthday.
With Q, you've been talking about how he's been playing in practice. Is that what you have been seeing kind of the
He's playing great offense. You know, great, a very confident offensive basketball player. And tonight we needed him because Chris wasn't on his game. He was forcing things too much, and we had to go with him. We did. You know, it's the first time since 1992 we didn't make a three. But who needs the three when you get layups and backdoors and post-ups? So, you know, we did something a little bit different on our post-ups. We come off that high power screen that you see, the high middle screen, and instead of waiting on the baseline for the dunk, we ducked him in, and he got a lot off of that, which was very good. And our guards did a terrific job of getting it. But I think you see what a special player Terry Rozier is, because when the play breaks down and things don't go well, he, like D. Wade, his idol, he can get his shot off any which way, and almost every 15 to 17-foot shot he takes, you think it's going in. So it's a terrific game by him.
Coach, do you think losing Wayne early in that game may have taken the team out of rhythm a little bit, took them a while?
I don't think so. I think that we were shooting a high percentage and we could get our press on, but we didn't trap. We were playing good defense. I think we were all surprised by it because we thought he'd be fine. We're also shooting free throws terrific, and that's a big factor as well.
What do you tell Terry when he starts sliding? It was like 1 of 7 to start, but obviously got going.
I really don't concern myself with offense if a guy's missing a shot. All I told him in the timeout is don't let your offense dictate how you rebound and how you play defense. I said, because you can make the next 6 shots in a row, so don't let it dictate. And he did. I thought Shinano played very well, though his stats, he has 4 points, but I thought he ducked in. I thought he was very active. We're trying to get our guys to throw the 5-man the ball, and they are. They're at least looking for it, and that makes us a better half-court offensive team.
How much do you feel like you kind of grow up when you are forced, you're throwing something, the younger guys are throwing something a little different like they did?
Jody, it's very tough to sweep a good basketball team. Pros, we used to play the Atlanta Hawks, you beat them at home, you got to go down there the next night, and hell, you lose it. Very tough to sweep a team, especially so close, because they make changes that are very good. We had to make changes, and they play a terrific game with this style. They hit a lot of mid-range jump shots, are very strong, but we were strong on the backboard tonight, and I think you can all see the potential in Anis. I mean, you can see it, how long he is, how agile now. He has good hands. I know he dropped the ball, but he's trying to make the next play rather than run the ball into his hands. But he's going to be a very good player someday.
After you see him over and over, did any of Montrezl's offensive moves or plays ever surprise you? The dunks or the reverse layup tonight?
I just think I don't know the word I'm searching for. I just think even when he gets double teamed, he can get to places you shouldn't go and still get to the rim. He can go behind the backboard, come back in and still be above the rim. He's got tremendous length with his wingspan, and everybody can see how much he's improved his 16, 17-foot shot. And the good thing is he's not shooting threes, he's taking that shot, which he's going to make.
What made Quentin so effective tonight?
He's playing great in practice. The reason Quentin's not playing better is I don't play him. Okay? He's not doing anything wrong. And it's only because those 2 guys defensively are great at containing. Tonight, I just wasn't happy with Chris, so I went with Q. So you know how much confidence I have. We're in a war. And I bench our starting point guard and I go with Q, so you know how much confidence I have in him.
What did you guys do during that run to kind of slow Artis and Young down?
We just got after it with our pressure. And if you speed Pittsburgh up, it helps you. We couldn't speed, even though we had a lead in the first half, you had no steals, you're shooting a high percentage, and you know, you're letting them get out on the break. The weakest part in the start of the half was they're not even in a fast break, and we're not seeing the ball. So that's a lot of times young guys who haven't played. But I like the way Shinano played. I like the way our freshmen just carried us, didn't hurt us at all. And Q really helped us.
Rick, at this point in the season, is there anything you have to say to Chris when he's not playing well, or does he pretty much know in his mind why he's not playing the last 12 minutes of the game?
I don't want to comment on Chris, I really don't. Because I'll say something negative, and I don't want to say anything negative about our players. Okay? He had a bad night, all around.
Anything else for Coach?
Thank you.
Thank you.